Hey there, I'm Marvin, and welcome back to our playthrough of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. In the previous episode, we played the intro mission on Eden Prime, and that mission didn't quite go as well as we had hoped. Our companion, Nihilus the Spectre, was backstabbed by another Spectre, Saren, who turns out is going rogue. And our mission to go grab a Prothean beacon didn't turn out well because it exploded due to an incident of Kaidan getting too close, and as a result, Shepard was given this patchwork of a doomsday vision and one massive headache. So with all of that going down, we now need to head to the Citadel, the intergalactic hub, where we will find the Council, the ultimate authority here in the galaxy. And yeah, we need to report to them what happened on this mission and hopefully convince them that Saren is a Spectre gone rogue. And yeah, included in this as well, this was supposed to be kind of Shepard's showcase as a candidate to become the first human Spectre. Again, Spectres are kind of these elite agents who are the right hand of the Council and basically are allowed to do anything they want outside of the law. Kind of shady characters, but also very fierce warriors. So yeah, Shepard's candidacy isn't looking too hot there. So with that, let's go ahead and kick things off by speaking with Joker here and heading off to the Citadel.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
All right, let's take a look. We just need to go through the relay to get there. Really beautiful cinematic effects here. Just look at that.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Indeed.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
I gotta say, BioWare did a splendid job with these cinematic sequences. They're so great.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Hey, look, it's a Zoom meeting.
Was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the C-Sec investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Yeah, me too. Alrighty. Well, that was quite a heated exchange there. So a few things you might have caught. First off, we had our little powwow with the Council. Again, the Council sort of represents the ultimate authority in the galaxy, and there are representatives from the three strongest species here. They're the Turians, the Turian council member on the left. The Asari was the one I think on the center, and the Salarian was here on the right. So, and we'll learn more about who they are as we continue on with this playthrough. You also got to meet Ambassador Udina, who is not all too pleased with the progress we've made so far, and honestly, he kind of remains a bit of a thorn on our side, but he does play a rather important role in advancing the story, so we'll get to see more of him as well. But yeah, here, welcome to the Citadel. So you saw in the cutscene earlier, the Citadel is like this big circle with 5 arms stretching out, and those arms hold all the populace, these buildings and everything. You can kind of look at this, I guess you can call it like artificial atmosphere and whatnot. It's a really interesting sort of design that BioWare put together as far as how this architecture looks and everything. And yeah, the Citadel is kind of this zone where you can, this hub where you can gather a lot of things, missions, new items and so forth. But most of it right now is restricted until we complete this initial meeting with the Council. So with that in mind, we're going to get that underway. Now, before we head out, I'm going to pop by this computer console because this will unlock a mission for us if we override this. There's an unusual reading, so sometimes you can acquire side quests by looking at certain consoles and or reports or whatnot, just scattered around various mission areas or hub areas, and this is one that we can look at. So if we do that and go to our journal and go to the assignments, it says that we can go to the Hydra system in the Argos Road cluster and investigate what's going on there. I don't remember if this one actually is a mission worth going to though, so I'll have to check that out later. Now we are actually starting off in the embassies, so this is actually a good place to meet a lot of the other species that make up this galaxy. So before we head to the tower, we're going to pop by over here to the right and meet some of the other lovely folks around this area.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence.
Oh, sounds like some drama.
All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash.
Alright, let's talk to this gentleman here.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
These are the Elcor.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
That's very interesting. Let's ask a bit about their speech.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements.
Oh.
Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
So as you gathered just there, the Elcor had this interesting gimmick with their speech where they always prefix their statements with some kind of emotional context. Later on, BioWare does a little funny skit with this by showcasing in Shakespeare plays done by an all Elcor cast. It's interesting to say the least. A little bit of a Mass Effect 3 spoiler there. But yeah, here's another species we can meet, the Volus. And this gentleman doesn't seem all too happy to be meeting us here.
Earth Clan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
Oh. So
you seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Well, he kind of has a reason to be jealous here. We'll learn a bit more about what the Volus have meant to intergalactic commerce.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
Earth Clan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Salarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Honestly, he's rather rude, but it is pretty hilarious. It's true, though. So the Council only is represented by 3 of the species here in the galaxy, which, when you think of it, is kind of messed up. Humanity obviously is fighting to get a member on the Council.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
And you can see that it's happening with a lot of the other species as well. Here's Avina, by the way. You can speak with her if you want to learn more about the Citadel.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
So, Avina is someone you can talk to if you want to learn more backstory, but we're not going to be doing that right now.
I'll pass.
I apologize if you found my service unsatisfactory. Please submit any complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board. Have a nice day.
She is very polite. Alrighty. These modules are scattered all across the Citadel. It's our waypoints to travel around more quickly, so we're going to use it to get straight to the Citadel Tower and meet the Council. Alrighty, what's going on here?
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the Council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vakarian. I was the officer in charge of the C-Sec investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Yeah, I doubt it. So, looks like the investigation by CSEC or Citadel Security is not going to turn up any evidence of Saren committing rogue activities, so yeah, I don't think this meeting with the Council is going to go well. We gotta make our way all the way to the top of this room.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon, then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures. Just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
I mean, honestly, not very surprised, though. Edina is someone who just does not take failure very gracefully. Look at him, he's boiling over.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
And so yes, Harkin is absolute sleazebag. We are going to go to Barla Vaughn. But let's find out a bit more about what happened between Anderson and Saren.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars. It causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions, but only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Ugh, terrifying. Alrighty.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Anyways, I don't know if we'll get to this dialogue in the future, but if you keep talking to Captain Anderson about his past with Saren, you'll actually learn that Anderson was at some point considered to join the Spectres, and Saren was, like Nihilus, was intended to evaluate him, although as a Spectre who despises humanity, that clearly didn't go well. So Shepard is take number 2. Alrighty, let's go. Oh, what's this?
That guy's up to something.
Indeed.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
All right. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
So here's a little quest you can take on where you scan all the Keepers in the Citadel. I think there's a total of 21, but the Legendary Edition only makes you scan 20 of them. And yeah, we're not going to take the time to specifically run around to every single spot. I might do that off camera here. But for now, as we're exploring different areas of the Citadel, if I happen to see one, yeah, we'll go ahead and scan it. Now that we've completed our chat with the Council, the remainder of the different areas in the Citadel are opened up, and we can use the rapid transit to get there. Unfortunately, the destinations don't actually open up until you have visited them for the first time, so we're going to need to take this a little bit more slowly at first. You can see that right now we got Cora's Den for meeting Harkin, and just the embassies, which is where we start. So we'll go ahead to the embassies. And we're going to go across the bridge and head over there. Actually, no, that's this way. Let's go. To the financial district. That is where Barla is. You see there's this big statue there in the middle of the waterway. That is a krogan. We're going to learn a little bit more about that species later on. Oh, there's another keeper. Now, you might have recalled in the embassy about one of the Elcor having trouble with Shire, the consort. And we can learn a little bit more about that. I'm just going to trigger that waypoint. We can learn a little more about that by speaking over here.
Welcome. I am Nelina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Yikes.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
No thanks.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nelina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Yes, of course, mistress. Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
So you might gather from the way that that cutscene ended that maybe something sensual is going to happen. It doesn't. She just asks you for some help. Later on, though, you could actually trigger something more intimate, but we're not going to be doing that.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our Citadel.
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
Gosh, this just looks awkward.
Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Alrighty. And we took some time to trigger that mission because it is related to what's going on with the Elcor in the diplomatic embassy.
I have to admit I'm a little nervous.
That's understandable. Many are a little unsure what to expect at first.
There's a lot of ambient conversation in the various different areas throughout the whole game, but definitely here in the Citadel. So we visited the consort chambers. Now we're going to head over towards the financial district. Oh, there's Avina again. Here's a little section where you can go and talk to a shopkeeper over there. We're going to skip that. Meet Barla.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard. It is a great honor to welcome the heroes of the Blitz.
This guy's pretty hilarious.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
I heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker, and I do know something about Saren.
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally, this information would cost a small fortune, but these are exceptional circumstances, so I am going to give it to you for free.
Oh, how nice of him.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business until Saren turned on him.
That's what happens when you deal with a traitor like Saren.
No matter what you think of Saren, he's not stupid. He knows the Shadow Broker is a valuable ally. Turning on him doesn't make sense. Not unless something huge was at stake. I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
Okay, so we get to
How do
meet
I
the
find him?
Krogans.
I heard he was paying Citadel Security a visit. If you hurry, you can probably catch him before he leaves the C-Sec Academy.
Thanks for the info.
My pleasure, Commander.
Always very polite, Barla Vaughn. Alrighty. Alright, and then we're gonna cross over to here. Just give me an opportunity to trigger one more waypoint and maybe grab another scan.
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here.
Oh.
This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area. You're creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations. This one is unsure why the other would not wish word of the enkindlers to be spread.
Uh-oh. So, it sounds like a bit of a disagreement going on here. Let me just do a quick check on my charm. Oh, I don't have any more. That's alright. So, this is a little mission that you can take on fairly quick to complete. It lets you use your dialogue abilities. The person here on the left is a Hanar. They're, honestly, for lack of better terms, some kind of jellyfish species here in the galaxy. And they have a particular fascination with the Protheans, who you'll remember were were the dominant race in the galaxy over 50,000 years ago, and they, for whatever reason, suddenly disappeared. So the Hanar are very obsessed with the Protheans.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
You should be more tolerant. It's just trying to express its beliefs.
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable C-Sec officer enlisted assistance?
The Enkindlers are the Protheans.
Why is the C-Sec officer harassing you?
The C-Sec officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
Let me talk to the C-Sec officer. Perhaps I can explain the situation.
This one would be most grateful for the assistance. Please let this one know if success is achieved.
They're always talking in the third person, which is funny. So yeah, there are two ways to resolve this. You could either convince the Hanar to just go away, or you convince the C-Sec officer that, honestly, you're wasting too much time with this guy.
Any progress with that Hanar?
I think you should let the Hanar preach in the Presidium.
The Presidium is a place of culture and respect. It should not be filled with zealots shouting their idiocy. Why should the jellies get special treatment? Every other species understands and obeys the laws.
Oh, so this is where you would want to use special dialogue to resolve the situation. Unfortunately, I don't have enough Paragon points to do it, so...
I'll be back.
I don't care what you have to do. Just get rid of that Hanar.
I guess we'd have to take care of this later when we've leveled up a little bit more. Maybe I might manage that offline, but yeah, that's an example of a mission you can complete quickly just to get some experience points. I'm just going to trigger this waypoint here, and with that in mind, let's go ahead and see how we can go about getting to C-Sec Security. I'm actually going to go back this way. just one elevator ride down.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
So yes, these elevator rides are to allow the other areas of the Citadel to load in, but actually they will also play snippets based on the events that have occurred throughout the game, including the attack on Eden Prime. Before we forget, let's trigger this waypoint. Okay. And then there's Wrex right over there. Let's go talk to him.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Wrex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Yes, human.
I'm trying to bring down Saren. Barla Vaughn said to talk to you.
Barla Vaughn is a wise man. We may share a common goal, human.
Enlighten me.
I've been hired to kill the owner of Korra's Den, a man named Fist. He did something very foolish.
He betrayed the Shadow Broker.
A quarian showed up here on the Citadel. She was on the run. She wanted to trade information for a safe place to hide, so she went to Fist. He promised to arrange a meeting between her and the Shadow Broker. Instead, he contacted Saren.
Fist's not too smart.
He's just greedy. Saren paid him a small fortune for the quarian. He had to. She has evidence connecting him to the geth.
Ah, there's our ticket.
If we get our hands on that evidence, we can prove that Saren's a traitor. And the Council will have to listen to us.
Where's the quarian now?
Last I heard, Fist still had her. Probably somewhere inside his club. You help me kill Fist, she's all yours.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
What about Garrus, that Turian? He wants to take Saren down too.
He might come in handy.
He was here just before you showed up. Said he was going to follow up a lead on his investigation. Wanted to speak to the doctor at the med clinic.
Move out.
Alright. So now we have reached the companion panel. Now we have 3 companions. You can only bring 2 with you, and we have a choice of who we want to bring along with us. So we're going to take Ashley and Wrex. And ta-da. And I heard a sound that might be that we have, yes, leveled up. So let's increase. Let's get in some more damage. Probably do it for our other companions as well. Okay, Ashley. Get you this one, and this one, and then let's more damage. And Wrex. So Wrex is combines combat and biotic, so he can perform a whole bunch of biotic abilities, but is also extremely durable, which makes him an interesting character to use. So we just do that, and then maybe we'll this. Yeah, so the krogan are a species with a very, very interesting backstory that we'll learn a lot more through this game, but suffice to say, right now all you need to know is that they're very, very durable and strong, and actually when we face krogan in fights, they tend to be the hardest ones to beat and the ones that I'll prioritize first, so that's interesting. Anyways, we're supposed to go find Garrus, who is the Turian that we saw at the beginning of the Citadel Tower scene and was the one who was investigating Saren for what was going on at Eden Prime. He definitely has a strong motive to take him down, so we're going to also see if he's willing to help us out. I'm going to use the rapid transit to go to Korra's Den. That's going to be our closest spot. Alrighty. And we're actually going to go this way. Now, there's a whole bunch of vendors scattered throughout the Citadel.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
One thing that I didn't showed off screen is that you can buy some things here, these licenses, which allow you to, or I should say, increases the inventory of the vendor that lives on the Normandy itself. So if you're tired of traveling around to different places to go and buy things, you can buy these licenses instead and just buy it directly from the Normandy. Although that vendor will charge you a slight upcharge for purchasing it through him, which is fine. It's mostly, at that point, it's not too big of a deal to manage. Alrighty, so we'll do that. Let's go up here. Oh, here's one of the most interesting NPCs you can speak with, or most hilarious.
Is that really? Wow, it's you. You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad Verner. They say you killed more than 100 geth on Eden Prime.
I spent most of my time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again!
Yes, and you just met Commander Shepard's most zealous fan. He's something else. Here's a little keeper. Grab that.
I don't think you bought this here. I don't sell this model.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive. Usually you humans can't tell one Turian from another.
This was the place. Now, are you gonna give me a refund or not?
Do you have your proof of purchase?
What? No, I don't think you ever gave me one.
I'm sorry, man. I can't help you.
But, what do you...
Can't help you.
Alrighty. We listened in on that conversation there because this poor fellow who's trying to get a refund for his purchase is one that's going to crop up again in Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3. It's a bit of a running joke, so this is how it all gets started. He's just looking to get a refund for something that he bought. Let's trigger this waypoint. And we're going to head over and try to find Garrus. Who's this?
Don't kid yourself.
I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Alright. So, spoke with her because that's going to tie nicely into our attack on Fist. He is the organized crime she's speaking of. Let's grab this waypoint. Actually, we might be able to start another interesting side quest. We head into Flux. This is a high-end bar with a casino attached to it.
You should be careful who you say that around.
It's out of my hands, Rita. I'd bring her back in a second, but she doesn't want to come here.
I know. I'll see if I can talk some sense into her next time I see her.
Be careful. You know how stubborn your sister can be. The more you push and prod, the more she'll run away.
Yeah, you're probably right. Thanks, Dorn.
What's going on here?
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
What were you discussing with the Volus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left to... Ugh, sorry. I don't want to bore you with my problems.
I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
Well, okay. My sister Jenna left here to go work at Cora's Den. The problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there. If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
Being an informant is a dangerous job.
That's what I've been telling her. I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
Do you know who her contact at CSEC is?
No, it's all very secret. Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it, for Jenna's safety.
Maybe I could help her understand just how dangerous Cora's Den is.
Would you? That'd be great. Just don't tell her I sent you. Well, I should get back to work before I get in trouble. Thanks.
There might also be another side quest that we can trigger back here, I think. Not sure. Oh, here we go. Where is that? Suspicious. Oh, where did my pop-up go? Let's scan the keeper first. Here we go.
Someone rigged this machine to funnel credits their way. I'll run a trace.
Alright, sorry. I know I got sidetracked a little, but we are going to head our way to Garrus right now. The Citadel is full of quirky side quests, though. We won't play through all of them, but a lot of them are pretty fun that actually have an impact on Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3, and that's mostly why I'm completing them. Alrighty, let's go over here. Okay, before we do that though, let's make sure we trigger this waypoint. Okay. Let's scan this keeper here in the corner. Hello, keeper. Alright. Here's the med clinic. This is where they say Garrus is going to be. Let's check it out.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now, if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you?
Let her go.
Ah!
More? Where's the last one? Yep. All clear.
All targets down.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
What were you thinking? You could have hit the hostage.
There wasn't time to think. I just reacted. I didn't mean to... Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They work for Fist. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the quarian.
The one I told you about, Shepard.
She must be able to link Saren to the geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard, but I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
Fist is going to be waiting for us. When we hit him, we better hit him hard.
Alrighty. And so, this is the second path you can take to uncover this situation with Fist and the quarian. If you spoke with Harkin, he would eventually lead you to Garrus in the med clinic, and he would tell you about going to Fist to find the quarian. But we took the Barla route instead. In any case, we'll go ahead and take Garrus and Urdnot Wrex. Let's level up Garrus. He's our next companion. And at this point, we only have 2 more left to get. Just kind of being random here with these talents. All right, let's go pay Fist a visit. Alrighty, so this is going to be This is one of the major fights you take early on. Trying to get to...
Looks like it's shut down.
Yep.
Take cover! I'm on it!
Doing much to take cover and heal and whatnot, but honestly sometimes it's just quicker this way.
Stop right there! Don't come any closer! Warehouse workers? All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway.
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Indeed. Alright. Go ahead and unlock this locker and get some goodies. Alrighty. Let's go find Fist.
Why do I have to kill myself?
Alright. Sorry, I was being a little too cheeky there. Let's do that again. I was trying to see if I can melee.
Stop right there! Don't come any closer! Warehouse workers.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
This would be a good time to find...
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I never liked
Would have been
Shooting people isn't always.
Alright, let's do that one more time. We'll do this again. Alright. Let's play serious.
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
There were turrets that popped up there, and that's what ended up doing me in. If you take Fist out quick enough, though, they won't be able to deal any damage to you.
Where's the quarian?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait. I don't know where the quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker, ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Give me the location, now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
What are you doing?
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
We don't shoot unarmed prisoners.
How many people died because of him? He brought this on himself. Besides, we have more pressing concerns.
That quarian's dead if we don't go now.
Alright, so now you're on a timer to go and save the quarian. And lo and behold, there are enemies in your way again. Alright. Here she is.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off. Me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
Indeed. And quarians are another species we can learn
You're
a
not
little more
making
about.
my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Making your day, Ambassador. She has information linking Saren to the geth.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali'Zorah and Rayya.
We don't see many quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
What did you find out?
Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
Saren won't get out of this one.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
That's the companion on the mothership.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
Yeah.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her? The quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this? Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
That's really sweet.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Alrighty. And there we go. We're gonna go ahead and end the episode right here. next episode, we'll go ahead and use the rapid transit to head directly to the Citadel Tower to report to the Council our evidence against Saren and officially disbar him from the Spectres. What a nuisance, right? But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this second episode and your introduction to the Citadel here in Mass Effect 1. We got to meet the Council, a number of the different races here in the galaxy, including the Elcor, the Volus, the krogan, quarians, and so forth. And as well as come across a whole number of side quests that they made available here on the Citadel. And yeah, starting next episode, we'll go ahead and turn that evidence in. We might do a little bit more, complete a few more quests here on the Citadel, like the one where I was supposed to convince the CSEC security guard to let the Hanar go ahead and do some preaching. Hopefully now we are leveled up enough. Let's take a look. Maybe we're leveled up enough. My charm is at 5. I don't remember if that's enough. But yeah, to complete that, and we'll see what else is available to us. But yeah, in any case, if you enjoyed this video, please do leave a like and subscribe to Buddy Up Gaming for more family-friendly gaming content. And I'm Marvin. I really hope you have a good one, and take care out there.